leading roles. So it is time to welcome our first speaker, and your first speech is above water, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Rob. Our first speaker, Ravi, will be sharing his experience on learning how to swim. He hopes to persuade you to say yes to new adventures in your life, as he said yes to his adventure. Ravi Rod, above water, Ravi Rod.
Swimming at this age? Are you sure? That's the response I got from some of my friends who are from Southeast. Or, you are too old. Give up, man. Try a donut. That's easy. Or, oh man, it's a wonderful day. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guest, have you ever felt those experiences when you're about to start something new? Or something like a fear? Man, what if I'm not able to do it? People will judge me. The fear of failure. Or just shyness. Man, I don't know. I don't look so good. Maybe I need to lose few pounds. Then I will do this. I have always had that fear, and fear of judgment, shyness, when it came to swimming. I was in Branson, Missouri back in June for a family reunion. And there was this Serenity pool. Beautiful pool, not a lot of water, but it was good for kids. And I was afraid to get in. Fear of drowning, shy of being a little awkward, and worst of all, I don't know if I fit in that swimming pool. And then it happened. Somehow I got in. 100 degrees Fahrenheit, high humidity index. The water felt good. And that's when I realized I need water. So fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, I'm not here to teach you how to swim, but I'm going to do something better. I want to persuade you to accept challenges the way I accepted how to learn to swim. My first day, I was all prepared. It was country in swimming pool. Yes, not very deep. It is a hotel swimming pool. And I was prepared because I had the life jacket on me. I jumped in and I floated like a duck in that water. From one end to the other end, there was no fear of failure. Let me tell you one thing. You know, in these boats that you go to or ships that you go to, they ask you to put on the life jacket. Man, it works. It does. But better yet, I wanted to be sure that I could not drown, or what I need to do with the life jacket on. Overcame that fear. In the pool, I noticed everyone had a swimming trunk. Some had shirts on top of them. What am I shy of? I also decided to go to my closet, get my exercise shirt and a trunk, and there I was in the water. The shyness was never about shyness. It was more about my own fear of what people will judge me. Once I overcame that, it was easy. Okay, now came the difficult part. How the heck am I going to swim? Went to my favorite friend, YouTube. Yes, Google and YouTube have become my new friends. How to swim? And they said, well, you need to have some buoyancy, something inside of you to keep you above water. Now, let me tell you about at least what I know about myself. I've got lots of fats in me, but no air at all. I did go to the pool, and when I was there last time, about 20 years ago, 3 feet of water is about this much. I could walk really nicely, but when it came to lifting my feet, the feet went up, the rest of the body went down. Some of the water came inside, and I'll tell you, the chlorine water is absolutely not a good taste. Same thing happened this time, but this time I was prepared. I went to Lakeville Education and I looked for swimming instructors. I found one, 4 weeks, 2 days a week, half an hour, Tuesday and Thursday. Signed up. My instructor was a high school student, younger than my daughter. And then I thought, I am a 55-year-old man, and is she going to be successful or am I going to be a failure? Both can't happen at the same time. Guess what? It did happen, and I was there. She was a wonderful woman, taught me how to really take the baby steps. And yes, fellow Toastmasters, that's my first lesson that I learned. When I will look at these swimming videos or people who can swim beautifully, I would ask myself, 1 minute, 2 minutes, they are in there for half an hour. I can't even float for 1 minute. How do I keep my head above water, my body above water? My instructor told me the way they teach children how to swim, 10 seconds. That's goal number 1. Okay, that's where I started. I let my arms out. That's what the YouTube video also said. My body up, filled my lungs with water, let it out, filled it again, held my breath, and I was there for 10 seconds. Goal number 1 achieved. Next goal, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Each time I was there in the water, I increased my goal and I was able to do it. So the lesson I learned is, when you have a big problem, divide them into small chunks. Each 10 seconds added up to 1 minute. And when I crossed 1 minute, I was the happiest man on earth. I enjoyed it and I felt the confidence. Second thing I learned, when you are in water, learning how to stay afloat, above water, you have to let go of all the stress and the body that it's feeling. 50 years of stress, how do I get it off of me in 5 minutes? And I had to learn that. In life, if you are not at ease with yourself, it will take you down. And I learned to let go and let the water calm me. And the more calm I was, the better I was at swimming. Apart from this 2 days a week lesson, I booked 2 more open swim, one at Lakeville, one in Egan, for 2 hours. And I went there religiously for 4 weeks. And at the end of 4 weeks, fellow Toastmaster, I was able to go from one end of the width to the other end without any help, doing the backstroke, the basic backstroke. No, I'm not in the deep end. It's still shallow end. And that was my accomplishment. If you ever feel that you are too old or it is not easy for you, please remember, baby steps, let go, and you'll be able to go from point A to point B, because you can do it. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ravi. We're going to take a minute and give Ravi a little bit of a break before he begins his next.
I don't have those papers distributed, so we can skip the evaluation.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to top that.
Yeah.
That was a good speech.
The topic for the day